Hey there. Today I'm going to demo how we run automated data integrity checks on EQuIS analytical data. Then we can summarize the data or the results in Power BI and share the needed fixes with the data team. So why are we running these data integrity checks? Well, for larger projects, we have the labs email EDDs directly to EQuIS Enterprise. This sidesteps the manual data integrity or data completeness checks that data team does in EDP. By automating these checks, we can get data turned around quickly and get it out to the project team so they can start using it. Let's take a look. Clients and project teams are demanding faster turnaround and often want to see data as soon as it arrives. This demo shows an automated data integrity check system used to speed up the data integrity QC process in the popular environmental data software EQuIS and to visualize the outcomes in Power BI. Shown here are two custom EQuIS reports that work together to find and track data integrity issues. One report is used to configure checks for your project, and the second to run the checks on demand. In EQuIS Professional, you first select the relevant data integrity checks for your project from a menu and save them. Checks include: do all field samples have location IDs? Do all locations have coordinates? And do monitoring wells have screening intervals and top of casing measurements? This is a one-time operation. The key idea is you select just the integrity checks you need for your project. Take a look at the other checks that I didn't mention. You could have more than one integrity check configuration for a project. For example, your project might have different business rules for unique phases of work, such as third-party data imports, routine groundwater monitoring, or perimeter error monitoring. Behind the scenes in SQL Server Management Studio, you can see that each check corresponds to one stored procedure in EQuIS. The integrity check setup in EQuIS creates a list containing each stored procedure to run for your configuration. Once the integrity check group is configured, you can run it on demand from the EQuIS integrity check report. In the report, select the group code you want and run it. The integrity check report returns a summary showing each check that was run and a list of errors for checks that it found incomplete or with incorrect data. You can see that the integrity check returned a message for checks with no errors, telling me that all the samples have task codes, all the field samples have sample source set to field, and all the field samples have sysloc codes. However, the check results also show we have two locations without coordinates and quite a few monitoring wells with no screen interval and no top of casing entry. If you save the integrity check report setup as an EQuIS user report, you can run it on a schedule in EQuIS Enterprise by enabling an Environmental Information Agent, or EIA. That way, you get a daily digest of needed data fixes distributed as an email list, or you can have it waiting in your inbox first thing in the morning. But I don't know about you, I hate email. I'd much rather see what I need to know in Power BI. Also, the unformatted Excel report is a little messy, but Power BI can be used to clean it up. It can also summarize the checks by type and show the number of incidences of each issue. This Power BI report shows a roll-up of errors and the number of incidences of each, a list of checks run with no errors, and a filtered list of errors for easier drill down and navigation. The error check tool evolved over several years to reduce the labor needed to QC high volumes of data. Adding the Power BI rollup makes it easy to review the data quality and share the results among your team. So there you have it. This system really helps us get data turned around quickly. I want to emphasize it does not replace an experienced data manager reviewing your data, but it certainly speeds things up and gets rid of a lot of the mundane tasks. I love that it gets rid of email too. It makes it easy for people to share data on the web, get it when they want it, And finally, I just want to let you know it's pretty easy to add other checks to the system besides the ones you saw in the demo. Feel free to give me a call or text me and let me know what you think, ask questions, and we'll talk to you later.